All right, so I picked up these Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses, and I just want to hop on here real quick and just give you my raw and honest thoughts. So if I'm all over the place, I apologize, but again, not scripted, just going to jump on here, hit record, and give you my raw, honest opinion on what I think about having these sunglasses. So let's get into the video. All right, guys, as you guys can see, you got the sunglasses on. They are dark. I did get the transitional sunglasses. I hit it with a UV light. There it is. I hit it with a UV light right before recording, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how dark they can get. And then as the course of this video goes on, you'll be able to see that the lenses get a lot clearer and you'll be able to see my eyes. So that's the whole transitional aspect of it. The reason why I got the transitional ones was because when I'm out in broad daylight, I want to be able to wear these and not have the sun blaring in my eyes, because I do have sensitivity to like sunlight and things like that. So I like wearing sunglasses when I'm outdoors, but also when I'm indoors and I want to, wear these to kind of get some BTS video and, use these glasses to get some behind the scenes POV style. I want to be able to do that when I'm indoors and not be in an environment where it's dark and I can't see anything. And so that's why I originally got the transitional ones. A couple of things that I don't necessarily like about transitional glasses, and these are the first ones that I've ever had, so I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But with the transitional glasses, when you're in environments where it's kind of bright, but it's not really super bright, and you want to have darker shades on your face, maybe you don't want people to see your eyes, or you just want to be in that cool mode where you're in an environment where it's kind of dark, you're indoors and you still want to have shades on, these are not going to be the glasses that you're going to want to go with, because again, like I said, they're going to get really, really clear and it's going to just look like you're wearing eyeglasses. But that's the only thing that I would that I've noticed that I didn't necessarily like about the transitional glasses. If I was able to manually transition them whenever I wanted to, I think that would be better. But I don't think there's technology out there that is like that. If there is, let me know in the comments. I have no idea. Like I said, these are my first transitional glasses, and I'm just kind of going as I go. So that's one thing. In terms of the glasses itself, the smart features of the glasses, the voice assistant that's built into these glasses are actually pretty cool. It's just basically like having Siri or Alexa or something like that built into your glasses that you can talk to, ask questions, do things for you, things of that nature. So all you have to do to prompt the voice assistant is say, just yell, "Hey Meta," ask whatever you want to ask. You can ask it to start video recording. You can ask it to take a picture. You can ask it the weather, the time, directions to places, things of that nature. Now, in terms of the audio quality that's coming out of the speakers when you are listening to music, I think it's decent. It's not something that's going to be super groundbreaking, and I wouldn't expect it to be, especially given that the glasses are, they're sunglasses, so they're not going to be any type of earbuds jammed into your ears or anything like that. But I think the audio quality sounds pretty good. I like it. It's not overbearing. I mean, when you have these things on and you're having it blasting at the loudest, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's pretty loud on your face. You can't necessarily, I can't even hear myself talk. So let me turn that off. When they're at the loudest, I can't hear anything else around me. I can barely even hear myself talk. So I think that's kind of cool if you ever wanted to listen to loud music and just completely shut off anything else around you. Now, you will still be able to hear distinct sounds when it's at its loudest, but it's, you'd have to really listen to somebody. So if somebody were sitting there talking to you, you'd have to pause or turn down the music in order to hear the person that's in front of you talking. Now, real quick, as you guys can see, the glasses are completely transparent now. You guys can see my eyes, and I don't know how long it took to get to that point. I think it's usually about a minute and a half or something like that. But I don't know if you've noticed as the video was going on that the glasses started getting clearer and clearer. So that's basically how the transitional lenses work if you're unfamiliar with it like I was. And all you need to do in order to get the darkness back, like I said, you just go outside, have the sun hit the lenses, and they just start to transition automatically without you even doing anything. So I think that's pretty cool. And if you ever wanted to get to a place where you wanted to darken them up yourself and it's just taking too long outside, you can buy one of these UV flashlights. Hold on, let me get to the UV. There we go. So you can buy one of these UV flashlights, just point them at the lenses. I'll do one so you guys can see how long it takes See, I do it for about 20 seconds. Just pointed at the glasses. It didn't even take 20 seconds. See, as you can see now, that took about 10 seconds. And one side of the glasses is light, the other side is dark. And that's how cool they are. I'm like, I actually think that's pretty cool. All right, so what else have I noticed about these glasses? The camera quality. The camera quality I thought was actually surprisingly good. I took these glasses on a shoot with me yesterday, and I was just shooting some content for a Airbnb real estate guy, and we was getting some stuff inside of the Airbnb, and I was looking back at the camera quality, and I thought it was decent. I mean, you're not gonna get anything crazy. I mean, the lenses are very small. I don't know what the sensor size is or anything like that. I didn't do that much research, but in terms of the image quality, I mean, you see, it's going to be similar to what you would get out of your iPhone. I mean, your iPhone's probably going to be a little better, but I couldn't really notice a big difference between iPhone and the images that was coming out of these Ray-Ban sunglasses. So I think that's a big plus, especially when you're doing like I said, POV, BTS type stuff, and you want to be able to see what you're doing and share that with people. I think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool concept. In order to start recording these glasses, you can do it one of two ways. You can either say, hey, Meta, start recording, and the glasses will start recording. Or there's this button at the top we can press and hold, and the glasses, you'll hear a little ding in your ears, and then you'll know the glasses are recording. And the people that are looking at you would know, because if you can notice, there's a little blinking light up in the right side to let you know, there's an indicator that you are recording video. So you're not necessarily going to be able to just record people without them knowing. Now, if people don't really know what the glasses are and what they're about and what that blinking light is for, then they're not going to know if they're being recorded or not. The record time, as far as the recording video, you can only record up to a minute at a time. I think that's mostly just because these glasses are meant to be just like quick videos posted up on social media and, good to go. So up to a minute at a time. But if you are live streaming on like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or something like that, you will be able to live stream with these, and you can go as far as long as the live stream lasts. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, in terms of using the app, so everything runs through the Meta app on your smartphone. And basically with the app, you record a video. As soon as you were done recording video, you have to go to the app, open the app up, and the app itself will prompt you on the top of the screen, your media files that were found. You just click import. And as it's importing, you have to stay on the app for all the videos to upload. But once they upload to the app, they automatically get synced to your photo gallery on your phone. So I think that's pretty cool. But one thing I did notice, that it doesn't necessarily upload or download in chronological order. It depends on the file sizes, how long the video was, whatever file finishes first. That's the video that's going to get pushed. That could be a deal breaker for a lot of people. For me, it's not necessarily a big deal, but it is kind of annoying when you're trying to look through, if you recorded 20 videos and you're trying to look through them in chronological order, you're not going to be able to do that. So a little bit of a con, but it's something small and not necessarily gonna be a deal breaker. Other than that, through the app, you can see your battery life. You can explore and learn more about the glasses itself, learn different type of commands you can ask it and things like that. As far as your videos and photos, they live on the app, but also they will be automatically uploaded to your photo gallery, like I said. There's also other things that you can go in here. So if you ever asked a question, you can always go back and look at the different type of questions you asked the app, asked the Meta over time. So you can go back and visually look at your questions and the responses that you got. But other than the app is pretty good. It's pretty straightforward. Now let's talk about the battery life. The battery life in these things aren't the greatest. I took them to the gym with me the other day. Wasn't necessarily listening to music because I had my headphones on, but I was shooting video periodically throughout my hour workout session. And I think I probably took about 15 to 20 videos. When I started working out, they were at 100%. By the time I got done, they were at 50%. So an hour, couple video clips, 50%. So regular use with these things, you should get about 2.5 hours in my guesstimation. Now, if you're listening to music, it's probably going to be somewhat around the same, probably around that 2-hour mark. But if you're just wearing these glasses and you're just asking questions periodically, I'm pretty sure it can last a pretty good little 2 to 3 hours, 3.5 hours maybe. But in terms of charging them, This is the charging case. So if you're ever out and about, you can't necessarily just charge them with a USB-C cable or anything like that on its own. You have to have the charging case. So basically you just take these off, and as you can see inside, there's like a little charging mechanism. Plop these things in, click them down, and boom, that light indicator will indicate that it is charging in the case. Now, charging these from 0 to full, I think it takes about a couple hours, hour and a half or something like that. It's usually pretty quick, which is nice because you plop them in here, 30 minutes, an hour later, you had a pretty good charge. And you can even open the app as they're charging, and you can see that the charging indicator is on, and you can see the numbers go up as it's charging too. So when you're gonna pop these back in, or pop these back on, I should say, and then go about your business, listen to music, record some more videos, you can do that. I also think it's kind of cool to note that when you put these on, after you take them out of the case, you should hear like a little chime to let you know that it has recognized being on your face and now it's good to use. So you can say, hey Meta, start recording video. Hey Meta, record video. And as you can see, the light popped on and now I'm recording video. So now you guys can kind of see what my setup is like. Big softbox here with the grid on it, so I can control light, camera setup, and right in front of me. I have my monitor right here that I can see myself while I'm recording, and just basic camera setups for my YouTube videos. And as you can see, I have stuff on my table right now and things like that. Oh, oops. But yeah, as you guys can see, the camera quality, it's not terrible. It's, like I said, it's pretty good. The only thing that I would say, the camera lens is only on the left side of the actual frames. So if you're ever doing anything and you're doing anything on this side of your face, you're not going to really pick it up. So everything is going to be more so on this side, unless you like kind of turn your head to kind of get some things in the frame. So that's only one thing to note, that when you're wearing these glasses and you are recording video, they're going to favor the left side more than the right side because the camera lens is only on the left side. Other than that, man, the stabilization in these things is really good, and haven't had an issue with, camera stabilization and things like that. The low light capabilities are really good too. I was driving in my car at nighttime and I had these things on and I was able to see everything, which was wild to me. Took these things golfing. I was out on a golf course, swinging some clubs and hitting some shots. And I think it's just kind of cool to get that POV perspective when you're doing certain things like golfing or working out or just being in a grocery store, buying things and things like that. Really cool, especially when you're around your family and friends and you're in the holiday season, especially when you're just trying to like showcase some cool technology and things like that. Really cool, conversation starter. And yeah, man, these things are just really nice to have, especially if you're traveling and things like that and you want to kind of get some POV shots of you, moseying around and touring and doing all that different type of stuff. And overall, I like them. Tech is something that I love and I've loved since I was a kid. So I'm going to be doing more techie type stuff on this channel in terms of stuff like this, not necessarily having to deal with cameras and things like that. In terms of the price, now the price, I would have thought that these were probably going to be like $500, $600, $700 sunglasses just because of all the things that they can do. But surprisingly, they're only $300 if you go with like the basic sunglasses. If you wanted to get transitional sunglasses, I think they add about $80 more. So I think my pair was right around $400, $430 or something like that. I also got the XL versions because I have a pretty large face, so I needed the bigger sunglasses. But they also come in two different styles. I got the wafers. I don't think that's how you say them. But there are also another styles. I don't really remember the name of the other style, but go to the website, look at the different type of styles, and you can kind of customize and make the glasses that you kind of want. One thing that I did notice though, in terms of the video quality, jumping back, the video quality is good, but I did notice with each video that I recorded, the resolution for each video was different. Now, I don't know why that is. They do record in more of a vertical format, but it's not really a full vertical. It's more like a 4:5 format. This is basically like a portrait style video. So if you're looking to use these for like YouTube, for like landscape 16:9 type stuff, they can't record in that just yet. I don't know, maybe future generations of these smart glasses will be able to record in a rectangular format like 16:9. I know the previous version was only a square format, which is like a 1:1. So the 4:5 is a little better, especially for like social media posting and things like that. If you want to post vertical, because 4:5, you can still have a little bit more leeway just cropping into it and making it full vertical and just losing a little bit of, details on the side or whatever. But I mean, that's one thing that I noticed. Not necessarily a huge deal. I think they made it 4:5 and more vertical style shooting just because these type of videos are just made to post, send to your phone, and just post on social media. And also too, when you get a text message and this text message comes to your phone, Meta will pick it up and you'll be able to read it back to you in your sunglasses. This also acts as Bluetooth, so you can also answer calls on your phone and just talk to people through the sunglasses, which I thought was pretty cool as well. But yeah, man, that's pretty much my thoughts. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already long enough. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have these glasses, I'm going to be having a lot more fun with these, maybe introducing a lot of these clips into my future videos and things like that. Again, that's what I bought them for. So let me know what you guys think in the comments if you guys own them. So yeah, man, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.